Nigeria, the fatherland that hosts my mother tongue.
The mother of tribes and tongues that differ from people of unique heritage.
Just like yesterday, leaders fought for you to have a foothold.
For the fragile nation and fluctuating democracy that needs to be cared for.
A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. A path to freedom and equality where men fought to free themselves from the iron-faced rule of the military.
It has been said by our fathers, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but in your case it looks like there is no tunnel.
Did they tell us a tale, or did we settle for the tale? I thought democracy was the best form of government, but how come our system speaks otherwise in implementation?
And though we have a constitution, it seems like a road under construction.
This rule is supposed to be based on the people, not by some illegitimate cabal.
But the qualified are unqualified, sidelined and muted.
This is supposed to be a system where men are free to speak and vote freely without being boycotted, threatened and bought.
Our rights have been constrained and liberties have shrunk.
It was last in 1993 that Nigeria experienced a real democratic election, but it was denied and annulled.
Now it is hard to think about a thing called democracy. Does it exist, or is it just a post-hope to keep us from Jaffa?
The giant is supposed to head the armies. How come we're falling as if David's stone took its turn on us?
The labor of our heroes past is badly watered down.
Our independence is now a mirage. Our freedom is now a facade. Mask lies behind pitiful faces soliciting for votes that won't be added to the scale. Can we unveil our faces and become awakened to what our system ought to be and what we ought to do? Democracy is freedom, equality and justice, but why does everything spell captivity, inequality and corruption?
We need a new Nigeria to give us the hope we crave and bring us freedom again from self-slavery and injustice.
As we celebrate this day, hope you know the reason for the holiday.
June 12th is to commemorate the restoration of democracy.
It is not for us to just spend the day off from the bustling activities, but to also reflect and quicken our awareness of what democracy is and that we have the right to question things when they are not right. Democracy is freedom.
Democracy is peace.
Democracy is when every vote counts.
Democracy is when public opinion is the opinion of the public that speaks betterment for all.
Democracy is the consent of the people to be governed, not a turn-by-turn or gerontocracy approach. Democracy is when all can participate
in the activities of their society freely and fully.
Democracy is not supposed to be an abstract concept, but a practice to be upheld. It is about time we uphold our democracy.